My background is in theatre for development. And in theatre for development, you are trained to always identify gaps in communities or gaps wherever you are. The moment you sit in a chair, you start looking for gaps. Like that, you're wired to be like a gap somebody, like a gap finder. You're into these gap things. And coming back to Rwanda and just looking for those gaps, I started asking myself, what is the meaning of art in my life? So for me, this whole journey has been a constant journey of asking myself, what is the meaning of art in my life, in her life, in their life, in the country's life, in the country's existence, or in our existence as a human race? What is the meaning of art? Because we have seen in the past, art has been used to kill or make. So if I was, in this case, as hope, I'm here to make things and not to destroy them. Yes, so I came in this country, or I always embark on any journey asking myself, what is the point, what is the role of art in anything? You know, even if it's just marketing a product, what is the role of art? So being a gap finder, and in my way of doing art as a writer as well, I'm like a crab. I feel and then walk, feel and then walk. But that's also what Rwanda has taught me in engaging in people's stories, also engaging in the stories at the Kigali Genocide Memorial. You got to feel these stories first before you step into their skin. So all the time when you look at news or listen to conversations, they start driving you into looking at that gap. And it's that gap that calls for us to respond. But before you respond, you have to first understand and learn about that gap. Why is that gap there? What is lacking? What kind of conversation should we be having? So that's how the whole the Ubumuntu Arts Festival is curated. It's that conversation. Like if you look at maybe when the time we're talking about when walls come down, dash truth, there was a lot of migration to European countries. There was a lot of also invisible wars in us. There was also mental health starting to creep in our existence as humans. We had invisible wars. We are looking at also physical wars. You know, people are drowning in oceans and waters across the world to just look for green pastures. And what is the role of art in all this? So that's how the theme, when walls come down. You're going to talk about walls.
So it's basically looking at what's going on in the world. In human existence. And then using finding out art can translate that, you know, into pieces that we understand and we can relate with.